like a little bit of maintenance stuff. Like we're gonna be working on the car a little bit, like doing your typical stuff that I've neglected, to be honest. Figure out some different things that like I need to fix on the car, and also what I should do next immediately. I don't have any new parts in. I do have some new parts on order. I've got a new head unit coming in. It's gonna be a CarPlay head unit that's gonna swap out this one, and I'll make a video on that as well. That'll probably be the next video. Hopefully it'll come in by then. It should though. I'm also gonna do some interior lighting stuff. Also in today's video, we're gonna be cleaning up like the wiring and stuff that's inside of my car, because I did some kind of janky stuff, not gonna lie. Not what I did with the new install, but like previously before, I had other stuff wired up, and I've also got my airlines running on the side inside trim, and I want to kind of move that if I can. I don't know, I'm gonna look at some stuff and see if I can move it, because I want to have it underneath, so that way it's a lot cleaner in the inside. But for today, I'm headed to the spot where I'm gonna work on my car at, and we're gonna go ahead and do that. I'm gonna wash the car. I'm gonna be kind of doing like a little detail as well, because my back seats are like, I really can't remember. Well, no, I was gonna say I can't remember why they're like the way they are, but my back seats are actually like stained and like have a bunch of gross stuff on them, because I used to haul tires back there. I still have a spare back there, but I just have to keep that back there because my spare in my trunk is no longer there, because I took it out because it's using up space for my air suspension stuff. We're gonna wash the car. We're gonna clean up the trunk. I've got a shampoo vac that I'm gonna use and see how well that does. I've also got this Chemical Guys like car wash bucket that I'm gonna try and use. I've never used it before, but we'll see how it works, and if it works out, I'm gonna recommend it to you guys, because it says that it has everything in there to wash the car with included like the one bucket method. But I'm mostly gonna be doing a touchless car wash, so I'm gonna try it out a little bit. It's really cold outside right now, so I don't know if I'm gonna be doing that specifically for the entire car. Maybe just some tough areas with the wheels or something like that. But yeah, it comes with a lot of stuff. But if you guys are liking the videos, subscribe to the channel. It really helps me out a lot. I'm trying to grow and build like to the car community. There's a lot of people already making videos on this type of stuff, so I'm trying to keep it interesting. But at the end of the day, I'm just kind of taking you guys along my journey on the car, and whatever I do and everything I try and like clean up and everything, I'll let you guys know and show you guys what works, what doesn't work, and I'll try and help you out. Leave a comment, let me know what you guys want to see in the next video. If you follow me on Instagram, @BaggedUpK as well, message me on there, because I had some of you guys asking me some comments. Some of you guys direct message me on my Instagram asking me like, what's the next video, what do you plan on doing with this, I like this, such and such, and I really appreciate it. So if you guys want to see something, different, I'm going to try and go to some car meets and stuff. I just haven't had any time to do that because it's Christmas time right now. So if you're watching this, Merry Christmas to you. Christmas is in 4 days. So while I'm working on my car, we're scrubbing a little bit. While I'm working on my car, I'm actually going to have to be doing some last minute Christmas shopping as well, probably today, but I won't take you guys along for that. But yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and get to the spot, and then we'll start with all this stuff, and then yeah, hope you guys enjoy the video, and we'll see you there. First up is washing the car. So this is the Chemical Guys car wash bucket. Lots of gadgets, lots of cool things in this thing. You got the bucket filter, you've got Mr. Pink Suds shampoo, you've got some interior cleaner and some wheel cleaner. Don't need that. I've also got this. This is just like a wash mitt rag thing. Nice. Yeah, but you also get this bucket. So we're gonna go ahead and probably not use the bucket method, because I just washed this car not too long ago, so we're probably just gonna stick with the pressure washer. I'm gonna fill this up with some of the Mr. Pink, just to kind of put some soap on it, let it sit for a while, and hopefully that'll get most of the grease off, and then we'll start drying it off.
Hi, how are you?
So just to show you guys a little what I was talking about as far as the stains on my seats. So this is the rear. I'm gonna try and get out of the shadow. Okay, it's gonna be impossible. This is how the rear seat looks. It looks bad. Like there's all of this is just like crust from like water sitting and like this stuff on there. Like it's all on the seat belts. Like it just doesn't look great. And if we take a look at the other side, it's pretty much the same way, because I just had tires sitting back here, and I would get them put back here right after I get them mounted, and you know, they do a little water check thing, if it has a hole in there or not. But that's the reason I brought the shampoo vac, so that we can do those seats. And I'm also I've just wiped down most of the interior. It looks pretty nice. Like the interior on this car is pretty nice. It's pretty decent to keep clean, except for like these things. These things get so dirty so fast just from your elbow. Same with the other side. I'm gonna end up replacing this with like leather. I've got that on order, and it comes with the back ones as well. So we're gonna replace that with leather. So hopefully that'll be a lot easier to clean in the future, and we can not have that issue of it just looking dirty, because that's like the only part that still looks dirty. But I'm gonna go ahead and try and see how this like vacuum will do. This vacuum slash like shampoo thing will do. I'm gonna give it a vacuum first, just with a regular shop vac, and then I'll let you guys know how well it does, and then we'll come back after it's done and I'll see how that looks. So let's go. So I did the interior just about as good as I can. Everything's not 100% out. There's still like some spots that like I weren't able to fully clean. It is mostly dry now, like it's not wet at all. So this is how it should dry. Like I said, it's still some areas that didn't come out as well as I would like them to, but this is like light years better. Go with the flow on that. Everything is vacuumed, everything is wiped down, so the interior is mostly done here. Next thing we're gonna do is try and clean up like some of these wires that are in here, and like tubes and things dangling down, because I really don't like that. So I'm gonna try and do some of that, and let's see how that'll look once I try and like tuck all this stuff up. So all of the lines are now hidden, tucked behind the carpet that run down through here and into the other side. Same for here. They're all under this thing here. They start from up there and they come down through this all the way through under the carpet and then the back. So that worked out pretty well. That's all clean. We're mostly done, or well, I think we are done. We actually are done in the inside. I'm not gonna be doing anything else in there. I'm gonna do an oil change real quick, And then I think that'll pretty much wrap up this maintenance day. All we did was just kind of wash the car. I'm gonna change the oil, cleaned up some things in the inside, cleaned out the inside. Pretty much did like a small little detail, not a big detail because I'm not a detail guy. But that car wash bucket thing, the wash and sign chemical gas thing, actually worked out pretty well. I didn't actually use the bucket just because I was doing the pressure washer method. But the car interior stuff works great. The Mr. Pink, if you guys want to buy any of this alone, then you can. I think they sell it alone, but all that stuff worked pretty good. So I do recommend it. Yeah, but we're pretty much done. I'm gonna button up and clean up a few things, and then I'll let you guys know if I have anything else. There is something that I want to talk about if you guys stay tuned to the end of the video, and it's just kind of a little foreshadowing why I have zero tint on this window, and also what spurred cleaning out the car and doing everything from the get-go. But I'm gonna do this oil change and come back, and I'll let you guys know a little bit more about what I'm talking about. Okay, so I actually forgot to, it's a little bit of a different scenery. I actually forgot to record an outro for this video. But I want to talk to you guys a little bit. By the way, everything went well with the setup and everything cleaned up nice. But I wanted to talk a little bit about what I was speaking of earlier about my window. So basically, I live in an apartment complex. The clip that was in the front of this video was actually me at my apartment complex, and my car actually got broken into last week. I walked out, I was getting ready for work, and I went down to my car and I looked at it, and the entire window was broken. I'm gonna put up some pictures if I have some of the window that was broken, so you guys can see that. But yeah, it sucks. It really does suck. I don't really have a whole lot, like, I haven't really had a whole lot happen as far as like burglary, breaking in. So this was the first time this has happened to me, and it was kind of crazy, to be honest, because we actually have cameras here, and I'm not gonna say exactly where we stay, but where we stay is kind of a good-ish area, but it's not the worst. But this was the first time that something happens to us. There was actually a lady who we know that stays in our building that got her car broken into 3 times, and it's actually insane. And it's the same people that keep doing it. We actually have cameras, our own cameras that we got, because our leasing office just decides they don't, I don't know, cameras don't work, they just don't care. I don't know what the problem is. But we have our own cameras, and I actually caught them doing it on the camera. Not caught as in like while they were doing it. I actually saw them on the camera, like, because I immediately checked it once I saw that one was broken into. And I didn't like try and disturb anything or whatever, because my first thought is, okay, I gotta get the police involved, like see, you know, what kind of steps do I take from here? Because like I said, I haven't like ever had this happen before. It wasn't a super big deal for me. It just kind of sucks because, like, you know, you think that everyone is gonna respect your property. Also, the suckiest part about it is that this happened the day after I put a Christmas tree and wrapping paper on top. I'll put a picture of that in here as well if I have it. But I was excited, you know, I had it. I was gonna drive it to work because it was a Monday. Was it a Monday? I don't know what day it was, but I was excited. I was like, okay, everything works good. This came out pretty good. We're gonna enjoy it for the Christmas season, blah, blah. And the day after, they broke into it. And my thought is like, you're gonna break into someone's car who, I'm gonna see what they have in this car, take what they have, because they, like, everyone has to work for something. Everyone works and earns and, you know, does different stuff like for a living so that they can just live. Like, life is hard. And I understand like other people aren't as fortunate, and maybe they feel like they can get a easy come up way or whatever, steal some of my stuff and sell on whatever, pawn shop, whatever. I feel like I had more trust in the fact that people had enough decency to leave people alone. Don't get me wrong, like I know people break into people's cars all the time, and that's just, you know, it's whatever. I just feel like around the Christmas season, you know, people are buying gifts for their children, and I've talked to people and they were like, well, that's probably the reason they broke in, because they thought you had gifts or whatever like that in there. And I'm like, that's true, but then like, how low do you have to be to break into someone's car? Like, I think it was like a week before Christmas. The suckiest part of all is that I filed a police report. The police, but when I was talking to them on the phone, they didn't even come. Like they were just like, yeah, we'll take a report over the phone, and in like 4 or 5 days or whatever, then we'll start the investigation. And then he was asking me like, hey, is anything taken and stuff? And I'm kind of standing there like, well, I haven't like gone into the car yet, because like I don't know what you want me to do. And he's like, yeah, you want to make sure stuff isn't taken and stuff. And I'm like, there's glass all over the seat, so I can't really like fumble or do anything, you know, too crazy. It just sucks. But it is what it is. Things like that happen. I just, you know, have to stay out on the radar now. We're not in a position where we can like necessarily just hop up and move because the area is getting bad or whatever, you know, because this is an ongoing thing. Like they're still coming out here on nights and stuff, and we can see them, but you can't catch them because the second we see them, we call the police. They get spooked and leave, and the police come 45 minutes later, and it's like, okay, well, they're gone. And I understand there's murders and things going on that like people don't really care too much about, like little small stuff like window break-ins and stuff. But I don't know. I don't know. This is my opinion. Like I think, you know, whenever something happens to you, you just look in a different light, and that's 100% me. That's what happened. If you guys have went through something like this, let me know down in the comment section below. Message me on Instagram at BagDevK. If you guys enjoyed the video, make sure you leave a like and subscribe for more. Let me know what you guys want to see and if I'm doing a good job. But I'm going to continue trying to upload videos. Living here, of course, we're trying to move into a different area when we can. But I hope you guys enjoy my little story time. This is a bit of a different scenery, I know. If you guys want to see more talking videos like this, about just talking about different stuff or car stuff or whatever, let me know. I think I'll probably make a couple of videos here, just like doing different stuff, maybe like car related stuff possibly, or if you guys want to see something completely different, I 3D print stuff as well, if you guys didn't know that. So we may be making some videos about different stuff like that, but if you're interested, just let me know. And I think that's pretty much it. So I'll see you guys in the next video.